What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, SW Vlogs. You may say, SW Vlogs, what does that even mean? Well, I was doing this funny little survey one day and it was supposed to tell me my rapper name. And so I guess it was a funny play on words with my initials SW, so we got SW Vlogs. I just added vlogs because this isn't going to be an exclusively vlog channel, but there will be some vlogging. So you may be asking yourself, why a second channel, Sherry? Well, especially considering the fact that sometimes I have a hard time maintaining my first channel, which is Sherry Ward, which is just a purely beauty-based channel. If that's your cup of tea, definitely look down in the info box and that will be linked there for you. But why am I starting a second channel? It is because I have been percolating in my heart on this subject for a long time. I've known that the platform that I have here on YouTube, I want to use for something more meaningful than just makeup. I've had a lot of things on my heart for many months now, and I was just kind of waiting on the right time, and I know that right now is the right time. Why am I doing it? Because I want to keep my beauty channel beauty related, and a lot of the subjects and things that I plan on talking about are not beauty related, and so that is the reason for this channel. So I'm going to kind of go through a list of things that I plan to talk about. Little by little, these things will be revealed just as things are on my heart. I'm going to share them with you. I just feel like I have a lot to share, and I think that ultimately, I have a goal in mind, and I'll get to that part. But just some of the subjects, I have a little list here because I don't want to forget anything about some of the things that I'll be talking about. And I think the majority of my videos will be single subject videos. Obviously, some subjects will blend into others, but here's a list of some of the things that I plan on talking about with you. First, chronic illness and fibromyalgia. Most of you know that I have fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and all the things that go along with fibromyalgia. And I think it's a very misunderstood disease, and I think it's a misdiagnosed disease, and there's a lot of things that I would like to say about that, just as far as my experience with it. Next, being a caretaker. My husband is a type 1 diabetic and has been since he was 8 years old. He is chronically ill. He's in renal failure. He's in a wheelchair. There's a lot of things that are involved in being a caretaker, and sometimes very difficult things. So there's a lot that I would like to talk about in regard to being a caretaker. Next is aging parents. I know that around my age, I'm 47, about to be 48, there's a lot of us that are kind of reversing roles with our parents, and we go through medical issues with our parents, and we kind of become their caretaker. We switch places, and instead of them taking care of us and vice versa, it kind of turns around on us. As we get older, we do a lot more taking care of our parents than them taking care of us. Next is divorce. I am divorced and remarried for a second time, but there are a lot of experiences that I have around divorce and relationships, blended families, being a stepmother. I've had a lot of experience with those things, and so some of those things I would like to talk about. One really important one to me is spirituality, my relationship with Christ, my testimony in regard to how I came to Christ. My friend and I filmed our very first one today. We're going to do something called church chats, which is just a kind of a fun way to kind of go over what we learned in church. We go to in-person church every other week, and so every other week we're going to have a church chats where my friend Becky and I are just going to talk about the message, what we learned, and you know what it stirred up in our hearts. And I think it will be fun and entertaining, but I also think it will be very deep and poignant, and I think it will be very beneficial to a lot of people. Next, my passions in life, which are makeup, music, reading, all those things. There have been so many times that I wanted to share books or a particular song or a particular artist or a particular song, and that just doesn't quite fit into the niche of beauty and makeup. Those things are so ingrained in my heart. They are such a mainstay part of my life that it feels almost weird for me to not share my love of those things with you. So definitely music, concerts, videos of concerts, reviews of concerts, just all kinds of things, music, all kinds of things, books, all of those things combined just into like the artistic, creative part of me. Not only do I create those things, but I definitely consume those things on a daily basis. I want to share my family with you. My parents, things that we do together as a family, my brothers, my sister-in-laws, my family, whoever will allow me to have them on my channel. Eventually, I think I probably will. I have a lot of things in mind that just have to do with my family. I have a wonderful family. I'm super proud of them. They are the best in the world, of course, in my opinion. And so I want to share little bits and pieces of my family because they are such a huge part of my life. I want to talk about my weight loss journey. I want to talk about the ketogenic diet, how I've had success with that. I want to talk about my experience with weight loss surgery. I had Roux-en-Y weight loss surgery in 2003. And so I want to share about my experience with that, about the ups and downs with my weight, no pun intended, my weight loss surgery and all the things that I have done and the things I've experienced as far as obesity, weight loss, all the things that go along with that, you know, the fat girl stuff. And I hope I don't offend anybody by saying that, because that's just like, I'm just so no nonsense about it. And that's not a dirty word or a bad word in my opinion. So I'm starting to go off into a subject. I was going to keep this focused. Let me stay focused. So, weight loss journey. So let me see if I've gone down the row here. Chronic illness, caretaker, aging parents, divorce and relationships, blended families, being a stepmother, spirituality, testimony, church chats. I can't wait for you guys to see that. My weight loss journey, my weight loss surgery, ketogenic diet, my passions of music, makeup, books, reading, all things artistic. My beautiful family, my wonderful family. I can't wait to spend some time talking with my mom or my dad or anybody who's willing to get in front of the camera with me. I want to share my family with you. Okay, so again, why? Why all these things? Because these things have been on my heart and mind for a long time. I've wanted to share them. I've always known that my platform on YouTube was going to be meaningful in a lot of different ways, and I just didn't know how that was going to manifest. And at this point, it's coming to fruition. I'm starting to be clear on what I need to do and why, and what I need to share and why. And so now that I have a purpose and a vision and a focus, I'm ready to roll. Like, that's the way I do things. I make a decision. It takes me a long time to get there. It makes me a long time to get there. But when I get there and I know what I'm supposed to do, off I go. I'm ready to roll. So I hope you guys are excited about going on this journey with me. I want it to be a meaningful place for you. I want this to be a place of help. I want this to be a place of spiritual and personal growth. I want this to be a safe, encouraging, uplifting place for you to relate with me and relate with each other, and just a safe place to land, a safe place for your thoughts and feelings to land. I think in this world of technology, we have foregone human interaction, and we need to bring it back, you guys. We need each other. We're not made to go through this life alone. We're not meant to go through struggles and hardships alone. We're not supposed to go through victories and joyful times alone. We need each other, and we need each other in a big way. And so this is a place for that. Let's start dialogues with each other. Let's have conversations in the comment section. Let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it loving and encouraging and uplifting. Let's make this a safe place for our feelings to land. At the end of the day, that's what I want this to be. A place that's safe for your feelings to land, for you to be able to express yourself. And I'm just kind of putting out there my experiences and sharing those with you in hopes that it will help somebody, in hopes that people can relate to it, in hopes that it will give people hope, that it will give people encouragement. And I think I'm repeating myself, so I'm going to stop there. But I hope that you can hear the heart behind it. I hope you can see the purpose in it. And I hope you're as excited as I am to get this thing started. So I would love to hear from you in the comment section about what you think about what I've said so far. And I hope that you're waiting in anticipation for the things that are to come on this channel. If you've just happened upon this channel and you don't know me yet, all my information for my beauty channel and everything, a little mini biography and all that kind of stuff is always going to be in my info box if you want to learn a little bit about me. And of course, if you ever have any questions or comments or things that you want me to respond to, I always do my best to respond to comments in a timely manner and just interact with you in that way. So I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it so much. I cannot wait to get this thing kicked off. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys.